First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team's turned it around, winners of 3 straight following the 0-2 start. His counterpart on the Packers' sideline. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he might have a shot to leave here with another win.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Get a pause here. We have an injury. And it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Quay.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
On 4th down, Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Lost of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Finding space inside the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. And the Lions first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
23-yard line.
Goff to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and 11. To throw is Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Detroit Lions.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
A short game, down to the 7. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Goff. He pulls it in around the 5.
Cross pass. Complete to Jameson Williams. A gain of 3 yards. Brings up
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 7.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down's coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no 1st downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Packers 1st down.
Shotgun now for Jones. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Again, here comes Lloyd. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's Jones. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
That penalty is declined.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 9. Now Goff. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18. That's good. For a Lions. First down. A gain of 18.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run down. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 38 now, here's second and 1.
Second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third down and 3.
It's now third down and 3.
Now Gibbs. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Lions.
One more time for Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Throwing here is Goff. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Now it's second and 1. They'll go again with Lloyd. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Back to throw is Jones. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Packers
Throwing, Jones. And he carries on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Jones. Has caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Jones to the air again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Detroit.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action. Goff. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's third
Up or down. They'll set up to throw. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit.
It's fourth down.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Jones. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. DeMar Hamlin from his safety spot there to record the sack.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Now he'll run. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Packers first down.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Jones keeping this one. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Jones. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
7 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lord. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. Throwing now is Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down and 14.
Now Jones. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 8. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Power for Rashawn Gary there in run support.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Here's a
9.
handoff to Gibbs.
Their 49-yard line.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They run out of the gun, and here's Lord. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Jones to throw on second down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On first down, it's Lloyd. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Jones to throw. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop them. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. On play action, it's Jones. Taking off, and he's in! Mac Jones! Touchdown, Packers! The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score, Packers 7, Lions 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the Lions, 1st down.
They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got it at the 7. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. A 2nd down throw for Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The motion man is Johnson. Catch is made by the Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
21 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good for a Packers 1st down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Contact up
second
front.
and 2.
Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 39, here's a first and 10. Another run here with Lloyd. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. On play action, it's Jones. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 8 yards.
Gun, the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
To throw is Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The 14-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it.
It's a gain of
That's
16
well done
yards.
as they get the conversion on third and 13.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Cross pass. Complete to Jamison Williams. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 13 at the 27-yard line.
And quickly out wide for Pope. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw, it's Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Lions first down.
First down, Lions.
Handoff, it's Montgomery. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Here's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Here's 1st down. They'll run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now, Jones. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing, Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. One more time for Montgomery. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Jones now on first down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Now, Jones on the move left. Now he'll run it, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be third down.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Jones. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, the ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Lambeau Field.